As a first generation Somali American woman, the growing concerns around immigration in this country continues to keep me up at night. It truly rattles me to my core, and not only because I've had family members deported, but I constantly see community members terrorized around their citizenship status. I'm fearful about where we are as a country and where we're headed, most importantly. So immigration is always at the forefront when I think about upcoming elections and how I can hold candidates and elected officials on a local and state level, and especially on a presidential level, accountable when it comes to that issue. In 1986, a Republican president by the name of Ronald Reagan signed a sweeping immigration reform bill into law. That bill stated that any immigrant who came to this country prior to 1982 would be eligible for amnesty. And that's how my parents were able to have a pathway to citizenship. If it wasn't for Ronald Reagan, a Republican president, I don't know where I would be right now. I don't know where my parents would be, and I can't help but think about how different my life would be. 33 years later, and a totally different Republican in the White House, we see that amnesty is out and border security is in. We see that humanity is out and detention centers are in. We see ICE terrorizing our communities day in and day out. And I can't help but think that although my parents' life and ultimately my life would have been radically different, I can't say that it would have been better, because to be an American citizen is a privilege, and it's not one that I take lightly or that my parents take lightly. However, we need to address who that privilege is extended to. America will never be great without its immigrants. That's why I'll continue to talk about this rising concern and continue to hold elected officials and candidates who are vying for positions of power accountable on every level of government. So I want to hear from you. What issues are concerning to you? Share your story and be sure to use the hashtag ActUpSis2020.